Hey YouTube, Windraiser here today, coming to you with another Transformers review. Apologize for any noise in the background. That is my roommate's dogs barking. But today I'm going to be looking at Transformers Earthrise Airwave. Sorry I don't sound so enthusiastic right now. I'm like really freaking tired and I just got home from work. So I'm trying to rush out a few reviews as much as I can and have them done and out the way. So after this, there'll be 4 more. So let's hope I can make through this. So Earthrise Airwave. After hearing about the Hot House, which is a repaint of him, I went ahead and picked him up offline at GameStop.com, and yeah, I was happy I got him. I did pre-order for him. Payment never went through, but I still got the figure, so yay, cool. But I do love how he looks. Now, if you don't know, Airwave is the name of the Micromaster that went with the base that turned into a giant airstrip. Well, this is one of the airstrip forms. It's very cool. I do like it. We got the Decepticon logos here, number 32. Runway painted very nicely. Some windows here in the front. Got the nice control tower up here. Got some guns on the side. He does have tank treads, so he can roll. It's just that most of this stuff here, like these tabs here and the pegs, just run up against a flat surface. So yeah, he's very cool all around. I do love the paint job on him. Very cool. Here he is with the Air Patrol Decepticon Micromaster team. So I now have a runway for my Micromasters. Yay! But interesting about him, he does have, he is a modulator, so he does have 2 other modes. And cool thing is, they're not for combining him with other figures. So, I mean, I can combine him with, say, one of these guys and make weapons from, but he doesn't do that. No. He turns into this, his G1 Micromaster base ult mode, as well as the weapons platform for it. So to get into those, gonna go ahead and rip everything off. Rip it all apart. To do this, you're gonna flip this up and these peg into these treads here. And this is one of his arms that pegs into those holes. You can see the other right here is the front end of this runway. Ooh, I forgot how hard these are to get off. Alright, so there we have. Now, I've only done these modes like once or twice. So to do these, I'm going to take this, flip it upside down, peg it in just like that. And we're going to move these out. These, and there's these peg holes on what is the back of the foot, so these basically make up the legs. On the back of the foot, and peg it into this orange peg right here. Do that on both of them. And there we've got the starting of the runway. Next, we're going to take these pieces, which are his arms, and have them like this, to where this back peg is going to peg into the bottom of these holes, this secondary hole right here. So 1 and 2. Next, we're going to take this one, take this orange peg, peg it right here on the side. We're going to peg these 2 together and make a taller tower. Peg that in right there. So there we have his G1E flight deck mode. You can take the little jet guys and have them on there and have them fly off. So that's pretty cool that they incorporated that. Now we're going to go into the artillery mode. So again, gonna rip them apart. Just like so. And from here, we're gonna take both these legs like so and peg this into here. So one gets pegged here and one gets pegged here. Alright, leave that for right now. And what you're going to do after that is you're going to take these pieces here, fold them down. Next, you're going to take this leg portion, keep the pegs as is, and you're going to peg these holes into these gray pegs right here. Just like that. And once you do that, you're going to rip these apart from right here, from this connection joint. Like so. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take these two pegs, and I'm forgetting where to peg these at. Or no, I'm sorry. You're going to take these clips and peg them onto here. Like that. Because you want to have these pegs pointing towards the sky. Once you do that, you're going to take these holes and they're going to peg onto here. So you've got that going on. It can lift up, but it doesn't stay up. You're going to take this piece, plug it right there. These are going to plug here and here. And then this piece, I find this to be really weird. Point that down. Oh, before you do that, rotate like so this peg is facing that way. Angle this down. Take this peg right here, bring it out, and this is going to peg into that hole. Which is easier said than done because the damn thing moves. Alright. Once that's pegged in, there you have his little base mode. Now, this is supposed to stay up, but it doesn't. It just goes back down, so there's like no place for them to stand. They can just they can sit in there, but that's about it. But yeah, this is the artillery base mode. I kind of like it. It's very cool. So to go from this into his robot mode, we're going to disassemble him again. So I take that off, fold that up, take these off, unpeg this, unpeg this, unpeg, 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 and unpeg that. Alright, so first we're going to start with the legs. Now after you've unpegged these, you're going to need to peg these back in the right way. So you want hole and peg to line up. You're going to fold this into the leg. This hole is going to peg into here. So pin it in, get it straight, peg it in. Here you've got 1 foot. Do the same over here. Bring it down, swing it in, peg it in. And you've got another leg. You're going to take this, unpeg it from this little clip, which slides into the thigh joint. Swing it all the way down, straighten it out, and we'll peg these right on top. Those will form the legs. Next, we'll take what will be the torso part, flip up his head, rotate this around. This will be the chest. Rotate the head all the way around. And I do like his head. It's very squat. He does have some orange eyes in there. Not that nose right there. So he does have orange eyes. It's very cool. Go ahead and plug that right on top. We'll take this. Will be his right arm. And we'll go ahead and peg this onto it. And this. That's one arm. This will peg right there. We'll unclip this from there to free up the elbow joint. And there we have his other arm. And there we have Airwave all transformed and combined. And he's a really cool modulator. I do like him. I'm happy I picked him up. He's just like the other modulators. He does have the head swivel, except his is very squat. Arm rotation. No in and out, but there is a hinge here on both arms. This one you have to move this to incorporate that. There's a swivel at the bicep, elbow bend, waist swivel. Legs do kick forward and back pretty far. In and out, there is a thigh swivel, knee swivel, and he does have a knee bend, along with a nice ankle tilt. Oh, he's very freaking poseable. I do like him. Side by side compared to one of his modulator brethren. Here he is with Grease Pit and Ironworks. So you can see how tall he is compared to those guys. Still squat. Here he is next to Siege Refractor. And here he is with Siege Megatron. And I have my Megatron holding my Combiner War Viper. So there you guys go. There has been my review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Airwave. I'm Windraiser, and I'll see you all in the next review.